Greetings and welcome to another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle video. It has been a while, but there is finally an event that is actually bizarre enough and for some people difficult enough to guarantee a video, to warrant a video, and that is the Bizzare Bunny Mob. Now, if you've tried this event and you're looking at this video, you're probably having a lot of trouble with this fight, and that is because only these Gokus right here are they're the only ones able to do full damage to him. Now, out of all of those Gokus, the only one, well, the best one is by far the one on the right, the 1-year anniversary Goku. He's the one I actually run with this team. So let's go to the art and show you the team I run. Now, during this event, this is the only friend you'll be able to use. This Bunny Mob, which is the Dokkan version of it. It's really not that well, but she has 7 super attack level 7, 20 dodge, and decent links with Kid Goku. But anyway, let's take a look at him and the reason why he is the best. Where are you? Well, are you really? Oh, there you are. Okay, let's take a look, shall we? So first, his super attack. As you can see, not only does he launch his super attack from 8 ki, but he is also the proper element to face up against the Bunny Mob boss. And having him at super attack then is going to be extremely crucial because with that, he is able to do around 70,000 damage to the boss. So based on this Goku, all we need right now are blockers and people to give him ki. So to that extent, I've got my Vegeta Blue as leader for the extra stats for Goku. Golden Frieza there, 90% damage reduction is always nice. Bullpan and Launch are there to give Goku ki, and Gotenks is there to seal the boss's super attack along with Bunny Mob. Now, with all that said, the event can take a little bit long. However, a friend of mine is running a very similar team, only he's using the physical Vegeta for nuking, as in the one that gives you 30% extra attack for every physical sphere you grab. However, I am not personally convinced by it, even if it works for him, because the Bunny boss has every turn he will turn one color of spheres into carrots, and they're useless. You get nothing from them. So if suddenly he turns the most amount of spheres on the grid into carrots and they're useless now, that turn for him is completely gone, and he can't nuke because he won't have enough damage to do that. Well, to nuke him anyway. Now, I have not used a single one of those items down there, like literally zero. So, without further ado, let's go in. Now, if you do not have that physical Goku, literally just bring your best Goku and bring whatever gives him the best ki links. He is the only one able to do damage. Now, my Vegeta Blue leader with super attack 10 only does around 17,000 damage to the boss. So, yeah. On launch, not particularly useful, but let's see. What about this one? Nope. No ki on Goku. That's why it's a good thing that he launches ki with 8 instead of 12. That's going to be a very big help there. Okay, let's see. Well, let's see. Anything useful here? Not particularly. I'm going to bring down all these yellows there for next turn. So let's just eat this and literally do no damage this turn. So yeah, as you can see, it's like he reduces damage by 90% except from Goku or something. Yeah, come on. You're gonna do no damage to him. There we go. And still no Goku, right. Well, anyway, at the very least we'll be able to counterattack him, so let's bring this down here. Let's give him that so that we are not suffering any type of super attacks. And Vegeta's super attack is technically pointless, so we're not even gonna bother with it. Now, we are relying on luck in that next turn he does not turn the physical orbs into carrots, because that will ruin our entire plan. However, Goku Jr., or Youth, should show up with somebody that gives him ki. Oh, poor Vegeta Blue, you're doing almost no damage to him. There you are, about damn time you showed up, kid. There we go, and right off the bat, 3 ki plus the links with Bunny Mob means super attack. So yeah, that is exactly what you want. Bunny Mob's not going to do anything, and what do we do? Let's lower these blue ones for 2 turns from now. And here we go. There we go, 78,000 rock, paper, scissors, and 117 thanks to links there. So yeah, as you can see, having that Goku Youth makes this fight a lot easier, and focusing the team on him and having a few blockers here and there definitely helps as well. We can block his super attack this turn, but we can lower all these physical spheres for next turn. Anyway, there's Goku with Bulma. We'll leave this like this, and he turned physical orbs into carrots, but luckily we have a good amount of purples here that we can use. Bulma can get rid of all of these carrots here. And what do you do? Bring down these. So let's go. 77. Smack, under 14. Okay, one more attack from Goku, and he is done. Now, if you do not have Vegeta Blue, you should strongly consider bringing along King Cold, his Super Strike version. Mostly because he gives, I think he gives stats and 3 key to physical? I'm not sure. But anyway, let's see. Oh, Frieza's gonna block. Excellent. Let's get rid of all these annoying carrots. Let's see if we can bring down these physical orbs here. Very nice. Okay, let's get rid of this last carrot. Okay, here we go. Final turn for this guy. He is not going to live to see another day. And Bulma's going to do her own super attack as well, even though it's technically pointless. Here we go, and 1, 2, bam! 152,000. Oh yeah! So as you can see, having that Goku chain makes this fight a lot easier. It's basically trivial at this point. Now, there are people that are having trouble with this fight, simply because they don't have that physical Goku. We got him during the 1-year anniversary. So let's try and find some options for you guys that don't have that Goku, shall we? Let's see, character list, rarity, no, remove all, give us only physical, thank you. Okay, no, so what can we use? I said physical, not strength. There we go, okay, so what can we use that's helpful? Let's see, yeah, physical type, key +3, and he'll also reduce the attack the Bunny Boss does you by 25%. What do you do? Physical and int, not particularly useful. What about you? Ah, here we go. If you want stats, use Chubby Gotenks here. He'll give you 20% everything else, which is useful because it gives a very nice cushion. Let's see, who else? As we said, there's the physical Goku Youth here, the best card for this event. Now, in the future, if the event does come back, he will have a 2-year anniversary version that will be able to Dokkan this one into who will be stronger, so obviously use that one. But aside from that, really, let's take a look at the event again and see what Kid Goku is probably your best bet if you do not have the physical one. Now, before you ask, the Great Ape Kid Goku Youth is banned from the event, so he doesn't count towards the list. So only the ones on the event list down here are able. If your team does not have any of these cards, actually, you can't do the event. So out of these, can we look at them? No. Okay, so the agility one is definitely one you don't want to bring. He doesn't do that much damage. The strength one from the Adder Lay event, that one in the middle, might be useful, especially if you farmed his super attack all the way up to super attack 10, and you've opened up all his paths and given him some love from the Awakening Grid, we'll call it. So he might be good. The tech one, definitely do not bring that one. He is the opposite element with deal no damage. And I'm not sure if that strength one from the Dragon Ball Saga does supreme damage. Some people are saying that it's just not enough. But as you can see, having the physical one and just a decent team is good enough. Oh, and by the way, we haven't looked at what cards awaken from this event, shall we? So obviously Bunny Bulma goes into new Bunny Bulma. Then basically she keeps her basic stats and everything, only it goes from 2,000 to 3,000, the bonus to attack and defense, and it still seals super attack, which is good. And this is the other one. As you can see, the backward Bulma turns into Genie Bulma, we'll call her, probably. And as you can see, the passive is key +2 for all allies and medium chance to stun all enemies, definitely useful. Now, the third one that isn't on this list because we have not gotten it requires 100 of these medals. Both of these require 77. And that is Valentine Bulma that we do not have yet. Hopefully I'm showing you an image right now. Now that one is actually very useful because if you pull her and you don't have any rainbow leaders or semi-god leaders or anything useful, she gives, I think, 3 key and 20% stats, although I'm not sure if it's for everyone or only physical. But she's definitely worth getting if you don't have any other god leaders. But yeah, that is the Rabbit event. For me personally and my friend, very easy to do, not particularly hard. However, your mileage will definitely vary depending if you have that physical Goku or not. But anyway, thank you for watching, and we will see you next time.